guys, I'm Jack Fossett, and this is the Hotone Britwind. 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 This is a portable dual-channel floor amplifier from their Nano Legacy Floor series. This is a 75-watt amplifier. It looks like a pedal, but this is an amplifier. And this is awesome. It's an awesome 2-channel solid-state amplifier. Channel A, British Invasion, is voiced kind of like an AC30. Channel B, which is Purple Wind, is voiced kind of like a Plexi. So you've got a bit of a cleaner, more classic, down to a more saturated. However, you can run this one overdriven and you can run this one clean. They, of course, give you their each unique tone stacks with gain and 3-band EQ. It has foot switchable reverb and a foot switchable boost. This is totally awesome. It sounds great. And it has a couple other really unique and extremely usable functions. It has a ground lift on the back, along with a balanced output and a cab simulator. It also has an effects loop and has a speaker output. So you've got input, line output, speaker output, balanced output. You can do so much with this. You can run it into a speaker cab like a regular amplifier. You can have it controlled right at your feet. You can have your boost and reverb control, your channel foot switching. So you've got clean to overdriven, whichever way you run it. Reverb and boost for a lot of players, that may be all that you need. Of course, you've got your effects loop, so you can insert whatever modulation or delay effects you want. The really, really cool thing, and what I've focusing on in a roundabout way in this demo video, is this whole demo was shot with the balanced output and the cab simulator on, going straight into a powered speaker. Now, what's amazing about that is that this is worthwhile just as a backup. Honestly, I mean, it sounds good enough to gig with. I'm not saying that but it is so worth it just to have in your bag. How many of you have been to a gig and you blow a tube? And I am not of the philosophy that you bring spare tubes with you to a gig. The last thing that the audience wants you to be doing is pulling apart your amplifier. The last thing that the audience wants you to be doing is pulling apart your amplifier, trying to figure out which tube is wrong. You know, breaking a string is disruptive enough. Changing a tube, forget it. And what I've always done is taken a smaller amp with me, which is all well and good, except it's a pain to lug around all that gear. I know drummers are laughing at me right now, but I mean, come on, you don't want to lug around more than you have to. So something like this, you throw it in your bag, and if something happens, if you're using an amp head into a cabinet, you just plug this into the cabinet instead. If you run a combo amp, you plug it into the PA, and it sounds great. I've had to plug directly into a PA before, and it sounds terrible. This plugged into a PA sounds really good. So from a gig survival standpoint, this is awesome. Let alone the fact that it has really cool recording capability. It's just an awesome amplifier in itself. I don't have enough good things to say about this. It's built very, very rugged. In fact, when I received this in the mail, the mail group that I received it from, the box was all beat beyond recognition and sopping wet. It had apparently been through a rainstorm, and I was really worried I was going to have to send it back. And then I plugged it in and it worked like a charm. You'd be hard-pressed to find a cooler floor amplifier than this. For this demo, I was playing a Gibson SG Standard loaded with Lustvertone 61 Lustbuckers, playing this guy again directly into a powered PA speaker, which is a Mackie Thump 12. Thanks for watching. Check out the Hotone Britwind. We'll see you next time.